Guess we can really find out a lot through this side quest, right? Personally, I think this is lazy writing off the self just so they don't have to bring in all our favorite old companions and not revisit the previous areas. Yeah... But I can understand that they have to limit, like, the areas to some degree. But... what am I doing here? But yeah... It's kind of sad that, like, all the areas, like, which were previously important are kind of completely locked off, right? My only disappointment in this game. Otherwise, I do like this game. I mean, maybe we're going to see more of it sometime. View regrets. Oh, can we use the wolf to, like, look at the murals, maybe? Let's have a look. Yes! Let's see.
You cannot do this, Algernon. You swore that we would give up our commands when this horrific war was over.
Our people need our leadership. If you're unwilling, leave.
Our people must rebuild, and we must help unite them.
Oh, Mythal.
So, we did not fight for freedom, but to conquer this land and our own.
We fought to win, and now the Evenuris are as gods. I do not answer to Mythal's annoying lapdog.
The people are afraid. They must believe in something.
They need strength.
And wisdom.
Like then Mythal
They
was with the
need gods who
Evenuris.
can protect them.
We are not gods. You will learn that.
Every lapdog hides a wolf inside.
I wonder what made Mythal change sides. But I guess that's what led to her death, right?
That was strange. They were speaking Elven, but I understood it.
I believe we have experienced a memory in each of our native languages.
Not just any memory. One of the Dreadwolves.
And the mages who declared themselves my gods? Well, mine and Davrin's, and Rook's.
This is really insane. I wonder how that was forgotten. I mean, if they used to be just like mages, did they just like erase like all history about them being like formerly non-gods? Insane. But I mean, I guess the elves lost like most of the history, so that kind of explains it.
It's not every day you witness the start of a religion. I wonder if they're all this disappointing.
I wish they were monsters. Something grand and terrible. Seeing them like that, they're no better than Tevinter nobles.
But no
Aren't they
worse
monsters
either.
now?
They were people. And people can let you down.
All right. What else can we take from this memory?
Elgranon was hungry for power. Did anything he could to get it, and to hold on to it.
Then Solas, furious at Elganon's installing himself as a despot, started his rebellion.
There's another moving part in this. Mythal. She was keeping the peace.
Mythal and Solas were close. The Inquisition found a temple to Mythal, and there were wolf statues everywhere.
Then she sides with Elgranon over him. A betrayal.
I really do wonder why. But maybe actually believing that that was like the better, the more peaceful way. There's a possibility of a 5th Dragon Age game. There's a secret ending you can unlock that strongly hints this. Ooh, curious. But I won't tell you how to find or unlock it. Thanks, that's appreciated. I mean, I can only speculate about Mythal's reasons, so here we go.
It sounded like Solas was loyal to Mythal. What did Elgranon call him? Mythal's lapdog? And then she grabs power alongside Elgranon instead of standing for her principles. I'd be angry too.
Angry enough to start a rebellion?
That's not how he'd see it. He didn't destroy the world. Elgranon did. Solas did what he considered necessary to stop him.
Solas would try to justify what he did, but he'd also blame himself for what happened.
Perhaps these murals aren't simply memories. They're what Solas wishes to forget.
His regret.
Why do
That
you
means
create
there are
murals
ways to
something you
learn
want
his
to
weak
forget?
points.
Why are we worried about Solas? He's trapped.
Right. But the Dread Wolf was the god of trickery. He's looking for a way out. Bet on it.
Meanwhile, keep your eyes open in the crossroads. If there's a way to restore the rest of these murals, Solas would have kept it in his hideaway. It'd be nice to get inside his head for a change.
Ooh, do we look for them now? Curious, curious. Reveal more of Solas' memories. Oh damn, and we actually missed Taash, I guess. I thought this was stay around. Should we reload? Because now it's gone. Can we reload? Temporary chapter save. What time is it? Auto save. I think it's this one. Let's make a save. And then let's load, cause I don't want to lose that interaction. I just thought it wouldn't be time sensitive because it didn't have like this time symbol near it. Oh well. Here we go. The Venuris ended a terrible war. Yeah. Then I guess Mythal sees this just as like the more stable, more
cannot
peaceful
do this,
way,
Algernon.
right? Nah.
You swore.
Our people, we have.
Oh, we just see that again. Can I?
That was strange.
Can't go to the menu. Oh, we have to skip through this. What did we say last time? Made a snacky remark. Oh well. I just hope the quest is going to, or the interaction is just going to pop up again. Sometime. Okay. We can talk to Bellara, to Neve, to Davrin, and to Emmrich. Let's start with Emmrich. And I would say afterwards, we just look for more murals, right? Because I think that sounds like a very fun quest. Once you reach the very end of this game, if you haven't found it, I can let you know, but only if you want me to. Alright, will do. You know, Emmrich, I want to talk to you, but I'm also curious about what you're hiding upstairs, so let's have a look. Let's be nosy. Aw, it's like a small library. I wonder if we will get up there sometime. What a fancy way to get down.
Rook, interested in visiting the Memorial Gardens?
What are you up to?
I must tend to some rites in the necropolis. It should be peaceful
Another
and
companion
quite
quest?
undisturbed. You'd be most welcome company.
Ah, it's the companion quest. Walking the graves. Nice. Sounds like a very fun quest. Just tending to some graves. Okay. Obviously I already forgot everything else. Let's go to Bellara. That graveyard date. Yeah. How romantic. Kind of reminds me of the date in When the Night Comes, if you remember that. With Finn, our darling vampire.
I cannot say.
Who created you?
Ooh, sure,
I
it's
cannot
not the spirits.
say.
What can you say?
I cannot say.
Right. Deserve that.
Got the archive spirit working, I see.
Rook, you're here. And I did. Sort of. A little bit.
Without any answers,
It appears, but it won't tell me anything.
You simply ask the wrong questions. A common affliction of the weak-minded.
Rude.
Also that. It's kind of mean.
Can we ask what the right question is? Insulted back.
I thought it was just An archive? How can it be mean?
The creator, its creator, I mean. An archive spirit takes on the personality of whoever makes it.
Oh, very full of themselves.
Okay, that's an idea. Syrian learned a lot, taught me a lot about these archives. They have, well, not thoughts like us, but sort of pathways, I guess. They can only respond to specific questions worded in specific ways. So, if you're powerful, like almost God-level powerful, how would you talk to someone you see as lesser?
I mean, yeah, kind of like a jerk or condescendingly, which is kind of not too far apart, right? Low gravehead dates can be pretty nice, though. Speaking from experience?
Really condescendingly, based on experience so far.
Right! You wouldn't ask questions, you'd tell them what to do, so let's try that. Archive, tell me who built you.
One of the greatest of Elvenon.
Oh, for
a
real?
Steward of her glory.
That's how it works?
Truly, I was blessed to bathe in his warmth. Anaris built me, and to him I shall someday return.
You mean
the spirits?
The Forgotten One?
I cannot say.
Good point. That was us.
He's the Forgotten One.
A forgotten one? You mean the bad god's parents used to scare their kids into behaving?
Don't speak their name or they'll come for you. Now we know what the so-called good gods were like. Really like, I mean.
Good.
So who knows what they really were? The Forgotten Ones. They used to say Solas was one, so best case scenario like him. Worst case, well, you heard it talk.
Right. So this thing's dangerous if it belonged to one of them.
Could be, but still important and invaluable. Everything Anaris knew, this thing knows, and my people deserve to know. If I can get it to tell me.
Just order it. Oh, we can also ask something. Yeah, we'll just do both. Both is very interesting. I mean, the question is also, when was the spirit created? Because, I mean, that also, like, really influences what it knows, right?
Archive. Tell me about the Dreadwolf.
An ideologue and a fool who will soon pay the price.
Yeah,
when
I guess it
Anaris
was during the
dispatches
battle.
the Evanuris, he will spare a thought for Fen'Harel.
Not really fans.
Archive. Tell me about the Evanuris.
A group of cowards, hiding behind their more powerful magic and superior numbers. Their jealousy of Anaris was palpable. Their war is unending. But Anaris will prevail.
Okay, I feel like I'm missing out. Who was Anaris? Let me just very quickly search that. I know that the picture might be weird while I do that. Anaris Dragon Age. Maybe I shouldn't look that up, because I guess it might be that will spoil me. So, let's not do that. We just know that Anaris created that archive spirit.
Have fun with the condescending spirit.
I'll try. Could be worse, I guess.
Apparently, Anaris
Worse,
wasn't...
like the wound of betrayal Lord Anaris suffered. Soon he will cast down the oppressors and take his rightful place.
What a shame I can't stay longer. Good luck.
Anaris was neither
Appreciate
teamed up
the
with the
support.
Evanuris, nor with Solas. Huh. Curious. So, Neve. Let's see how hardened she is. Don't be me.
Neve. Settling back in?
More or less. Lots to catch up on, but when isn't there? I'm ready to get back to work. If we could skip the personal catch-up. Not the day for it.
Take all the time you need.
Well, I guess it will take some time for her to soften a little bit towards us. Okay, Lucanis doesn't want to talk. Oh, I see. Ever so slightly. Yeah. Was Lucanis the same to you, Alistair? Or is Neve worse in that regard? There.
Huh. It looks like our boy Hassan is feeling his oats, or whatever Griffins feel.
Feeling his oats?
He's getting the hang of it. When he listens.
He seems to be able to handle himself so far.
You got lucky the Gloomhowler didn't tear you to pieces, boy. You wait for my command. We attack together. Then we can kill stuff like that.
Ah, Hassan is so cute.
At least he's learning.
The instincts kick in. Griffins see darkspawn and it's a fight to the death. Like wolves hunting deer. Just need to corral it.
I mean, that's also how they died out for the first time, right? But yeah, I guess he's a perfect Grey Warden then.
Sounds like the perfect soldier. And he even flies.
Aerial cavalry. A full-grown griffin is a force of nature.
Those ears.
Every muscle in him, every talon, every feather, honed into a killing machine. Hassan's ancestors took on archdemons.
Like his name says, he's an arrow.
Half lion, half eagle,
Very
with the
hope we can
instincts
save
of
the
both,
other ones.
Griffins will always be hunters.
Just like his daddy, Davrin.
Daddy Davrin.
Suppose we are our nature.
Not sure about that?
Most of my life I've hunted the darker things in the world. But caring for a griffin? What do I know about that? Yet here I am.
That's not so bad, is it?
Not the path I expected.
Daddy Davrin.
Makes me wonder about Hassan, his brothers and sisters. Still young. Pure.
You're worried?
I'm responsible for the future of every griffin alive. I want it to be a good one.
Oh.
These animals live to fight. But I wonder if there's another path for them.
I mean, there's definitely more to life than fighting, right? I mean, same to you, Davrin. And I mean, especially as like an elven mage who grew up into winter, this for everyone I think is the perfect answer.
I'd like to think everyone can find a new path. Even griffins.
Just wish I knew what it was.
Doesn't every good parent?
Parents. A scary word. I'm supposed to be his bodyguard.
What do you think you've
Responsibility
been
is
doing
scary.
this whole time?
Trying to ignore it. If I get myself killed by a Hurlock, that's on me. If it's Hassan, I just don't want to mess it up.
Oh.
I think that's where trust comes in. That Turlum idea you keep talking about. Trust Hassan to find his way. Don't force things.
He's headstrong.
Good thing you are too.
Right. Thanks for the chat.
Davrin is cool. I like Davrin. Forbidden ones. Possibly Gaxkank, Sebankek, Imshal, Formless One. We've killed these ones in previous games. So basically like a special form of a demon, I guess? Davrin's voice is so lovely. It really is. Davrin is really great. Also agreed. And his romance is great. Is that in your romance yet? It's kind of hard. I don't want to stress myself. Emmrich is also great romance. Oh, nice. Already saw parts of that, Manatan. So, I think we talked to everyone. So, I would say... let's do the companion quest. Let's go back to the necropolis. Always time for a nice walk around some graves. And obviously we're taking Emmrich with us. And... do we have someone who can detonate weakened and apply Sunder? I don't think so, right? No. We want Bellara, but the other way around, basically. Should we just go for Emmrich and Davrin? Let's go for Emmrich and Davrin. Here we go. Emmrich, that was awesome. It's nice to fulfill our Necromancer. I was expecting you to really like him, Alistair. But yeah, so far he seems also pretty cool. But honestly, so far all the companions seem to be cool. Sometimes I forget that we can quick travel. Okay. Ah, we need to go to that door we couldn't open so far. Let's jump here. I saw part of his romance, and I also saw Lucanis' romance on YouTube, and it's kind of meh for a lot of people. I heard about that. Like, I'm really trying not to get to know, like, things about this game, but I also saw, like, on... what's in here?
Go, go, go!
But I also saw, like, lots of people on Instagram being like, that Lucanis' romance is kind of overwhelming. Which is sad. I wonder why.
Good job.
Because, I mean, I haven't played any of the Dragon Age games twice so far, but like the romances we had were pretty nice. Wow. I was just like watching the enemies like really slowly approaching, and then I noticed there's one behind us. Hi. Let's stagger you to death. Nice. I mean, given that all the people here are necromancers, they do have quite some problems with like undead attacking. Like, isn't it the one thing which shouldn't happen here? I'm here.
Well, that's the last of them.
I guess it's in training. Why did Rook just say that's the last of them? They clearly see one more standing.
Nice.
I think that was the last of them.
We've done it.
I do see a treasure chest. Ooh, and a memento. I guess that skeleton doesn't want us to open the treasure. Great. Tightly rolled scroll. To effect a proper cleansing of the vaults of the beloved. Should malign spirits find their way into the vaults, they will be drawn again and again. After you drive them out, you must light candles to keep them from returning.
These are instructions. Lighting candles will drive away malign spirits from the vaults.
An ancient practice. Let us see if it avails us.
Let's look for those candles we have that will cleanse this place.
You could also just like push away the skeleton, but no, we're nice. I wonder where we should do this quest. I don't see a quest marker. Do you? I got my first warning with Neve basically saying I was now implying romantic intentions. Ah. Warning. But are you committing to Neve, Alistair? I think last time we talked about it, we were not sure whether you want to commit, right? They're lighting the hall, big green candles. Oh. I also just saw there's no quest about that. Ah, they just appeared. Yeah. Didn't want to climb across, but hey. See how many candles there are. Hey, I'm more on that.
Trouble ahead.
Why am I climbing the candles? I wonder if we light like all the candles first, if maybe all the undead just die? I don't think so, but let's see.
Last candle. The vaults should be quiet now.
The air grows lighter.
I guess from now on, less undead will be around here. Gosh. Well, the Evanur set is we have so much health. Just look at the bar. It's pretty incredible. Hey, come here, little knights. Ew. I hate those with the shields. Stop walking. Okay, maybe let's go for the sniper first. Hey, sniper. I don't know, I always say let's go for the snipers first, but I rarely do that. Damn enemies with spears. I don't know, I kinda don't think about the reach they have. Oh yeah, we can also just use like skills during the battle. I kind of forgot. Yeah, right? Just like a second afterwards, Mother-chan, I saw your message like use your abilities. Also just noticed. Yeah, probably I would say Bellara and Harding are probably still the most interesting characters, but I haven't received any warnings with Bellara, so I guess I did fair enough. Or maybe it just like triggers at a different point that their Roman starts? Okay, but since before we go for the date of Emmrich, let's claim our rewards. Fancy candles. Even though I gotta say, they look kinda spooky with green flame. Oh well. Let's heat up some more. Nice. Funeral Refinery. That sounds like fun. But I think the current robes are nicer. I mean, they're also epic and not just like rare. So, let's start the quest. You see my earlier message? Might be that I overlooked that. The issue with this game, unfortunately, is since the game gives us like not really options to hold the dialogue, that I sometimes don't look at the chat while you're listening to the game. And then if there's like too many messages, it might be that I overlook something. Can you just post it again? I'm sorry.